Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Now, we need to talk about this because, you know, sometimes, and especially nowadays, man, people forget their foundation. What you came up on. What was you raised on? Because that's what you're going to return back to. You see? See, whatever you was, you know, they don't want me to do this live, huh? They don't want me to do this live today. Because they know this the shit that we need to hear. But see, what we don't understand is, we don't understand how powerful knowledge of self is. And that knowledge of self is the beginning of it all. And this is why you see so much crazy shit going on with people today. Because they're really just reverting back to who they was taught to be. You see? A lot of this crazy shit that y'all see going on with people, it's just people going back to who they originally were. You see? This is why they never wanted us to have knowledge of self. They don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to know who God is. And the relationship that you're supposed to have in your life. They have removed that. They have systematically removed that. And they've made us accept it. You see? They've made us accept being nothing ass niggas. And it is because we have lost the knowledge of ourselves. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably listening on some, oh, knowledge of self, that's that God body shit. That's that Muslim shit. Nah, nigga. See, knowledge of self is universal. It don't have nothing to do with no specific religion or a specific theology. It's universal. See, because in the Bible, it tells you that my people perish because of the lack of knowledge. The lack of knowledge of what? You see? So, when y'all hear this, don't think, oh, he on his God body Muslim shit. No, nigga, it's universal. And see, if you read and you pay attention, you'll know. You see? Having knowledge of self is what's going to sustain you in life. You see? But they want us to think that having knowledge of self is boring. Oh, he lives this type of way. Oh, he must be boring. Oh, if he thinks like that, oh, the women that deal with him are never happy. Oh, he must be a boring guy. Oh, he must be this. Oh, he must be that. See, those are people who are comfortable living in chaos, and they want to make you feel bad because you found a way to discipline yourself in certain areas. Not meaning that you perfect, not meaning that you got it all together, but you have certain aspects of certain things in line. You actually recognize what you need to do and what you need to change. See, some people, they don't never recognize it. See, knowledge of self will get you to recognize your strengths and your weaknesses. And it'll teach you how to improve on both. But if you don't have the knowledge of yourself, if you want to keep running from who you are and keep pretending that you're something else, you're never going to know who you are. Because see, guess what? After you find out who you are, the next step is acceptance. You have to accept who you are. And that's why people run from knowledge of self today. And they're afraid to express that they have knowledge of self because they're afraid that they're not going to be liked in a world where motherfuckers hate each other anyway. So why do you care that people don't like you? We're in a world where people are taught to hate each other. You see? And what we got to understand is, man, we can't keep expecting our children to navigate in this world on their own if we're not giving them the proper tools to do so. And the way that we do that is simply by not having knowledge of self and teaching knowledge of self. You see? We teaching them knowledge of the world, but they have no knowledge of themselves. So at the end of the day, there's always going to be a level of cognitive dissonance. You're never going to be able to understand where you actually fit in. This is why people have a problem finding a purpose, because they lack knowledge of self. See, knowledge of self teaches you to love yourself. Good and bad. The good shit about you and the bad shit. See, this world teaches you that you have to be perfect in the evil world. See that? That's cognitive dissonance. That's chaos. You see? Having knowledge of self can also grant you a level of balance in life. Because you know what you can do, you know what you can't do. You know what you would do, you know what you won't. See? That's what this shit is about. See, it's no reason, it's no reason, and they say this too in the Bible. What is it to gain the world, for a man to gain the world and to lose himself? See, that's another example of having worldly knowledge, but not having knowledge of self. Living for the world. And that's what we've been doing for a long time. Right, black men? We've been living for everybody but ourselves. That's because we think that that's what we're supposed to do. When it's not. That is not what we're supposed to do. We are not supposed to live for everyone else. You see? But that takes a level of soul searching. You got to search yourself, man. And the way you do that is you have to remove the bullshit labels of the world. You have to stop thinking of yourselves in terms of what people are going to say about you in society. Because that's where a lot of our stresses come from as men, which deters you off the path for knowledge yourself. Because then you go out and you build someone else's dream and not your own. And it is because you never even had enough time to even figure out what the fuck you want. You see? But at some point, you got to take control of that shit in your own life. You see? You can't keep blaming a white man for why you won't take control of your own mind. You can't blame a white man on why you won't take control of your own body. You see? The white man only represents this system. That's all he represents. He doesn't represent who the fuck we are. And he can't dictate who we are unless we allow it. And that's been the problem for so long. We've allowed it. And that's what we don't pay attention to. We don't pay attention to what we allow because we think it's okay. We think it's not hurtful and it's not going to hurt us. But it is. It is. Because that's why a lot of us are in the predicaments that we're in. It's not because we want to be. It's not because we want to be. It's because we don't understand who we are. So we make bad decisions. We make bad choices. But it's 2023. It's you can't keep making excuses, man. You can't. This is in this time, there's no excuses for not having knowledge of self. There's enough information out there to tell you that all of this shit that you holding close to yourself is not real. We already know the hip hop and entertainment industry, all of this shit that they showing you, we know that it's not real. If you still think that this shit that you see out here going on is real, I advise you to seek professional help. Real talk. I advise you to seek professional help because at the end of the day, man, this is why, and this is just my thoughts. I think a lot of the mental illness that's plaguing the black community starts from a lack of knowledge of self. Even if it has something to do with your parents, it goes back to a lack of knowledge of self. Your parents probably didn't understand things. And this is not to turn around and blame your parents. It's for you to figure out what it is you need to do for you. Your parents can't save you, man, if they couldn't save themselves. And this is how we got to start thinking. You know, we got to think in terms of what the fuck is really going on out here. And what is going on out here is niggas are lost. And what we're lost in is we're lost in chaos and confusion, where we just coming and going. Everything we do is to just come and go. There's no plan. There is no strategy. There's no tactics being employed. It's just, niggas being niggas. And we got to understand that is so obvious. Like, everybody knows. Everybody pretty much can gauge how black people gonna react to things, how we think about shit. And it's because we don't have knowledge of self. See, you gotta understand, in war, your enemy or the enemy studies their enemy. because they already know who they are. You see? They already know who they are. So this is why we continue to lose the war, because we don't know who we are. They know who we are, and they know who they are. You see? So if I know what moves you gonna make and I know the moves I'm gonna make, I'm gonna always win. You see? But we not focused on that. We not focused on that. You see? We focused on making the lives of everyone else easier except us. This is due to a lack of knowledge of self. That's what this is about. Not seeing how important you are to all of this shit. And that's what they taught us to do as black folk. They taught us to believe that all of this shit around us, we're just slaves to. We're just consumers of. That none of this shit around us really means anything or matters to us. And we can't take claim of it, because we won't claim who we are. That's where it starts. Knowledge of self. Number one, knowledge. You see? You got to understand this, man. It's not rocket science. It's not. See, what we got to understand is every other group of people, they understand this. See, why do you think they can practice group economics? Because they have knowledge of self. They understand the power of do for self. Black people have lost, we've lost this. We've lost this. And in 2023, this is why you see the shit that you see going on, because we've lost this. And it's been lost for a long time. And then when you have people who come along and want to remind us of who we are, you know what we do? We shame them. We tell them they don't know what they talking about. We, you know, when at the end of the day, y'all are nothing but the same niggas who shamed Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all of those niggas. See, you got to understand, man, ain't nothing new under the sun. So you're going to always have people to come back and bring the message to the people and to remind the people who we are. You're going to always have those people. So guess what? When we look back in history, you're the motherfucker in the crowd screaming that your leader get assassinated. See? Nothing's new under the sun. Y'all are those same motherfuckers in the crowd that was screaming to get when Jesus was getting crucified. Y'all was in the crowd going, cheering. See, nothing changes. Y'all them same niggas and them same bitches who was in the crowd when Jesus got crucified. When, oh, y'all don't know that they, the disciples got killed too, right? I don't think y'all knew that. Y'all didn't know that, right? Did y'all? Y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know that Peter got hung too. Yeah, Peter was crucified. They hung him on a cross upside down. Yeah, it's the same shit. Those were black men in that Bible and black women in that Bible. And y'all cheering on that they be what? Killed. Same shit today. Same thing. Why? Because what? You lost the knowledge of self. You think it's cool to be a sellout. That's what you think. You think it's cool. You think it's cool to say, fuck that nigga, kill that nigga. You think that's cool. You think it's cool to go call your boyfriend and to go kill another black man and then he go to jail while you outside fucking other niggas after that, getting other niggas killed. You think that's cool, but that been going on. And that shit happened when we lost the knowledge of who the fuck we were. That's why we think that shit is cool. That's why these women think it's cool to get niggas killed and send niggas to prison. All of that was going on in the Bible. That was going on in biblical days. I bet you y'all didn't know that. Did y'all know that? That was going on in biblical times. Read the story of Samson and how he got captured by the Philistines. How he was set up to get captured. See how we lose the knowledge of ourselves and we start saying, oh, that was years ago. I can't prove that happened. Yes, the fuck you can, because it's still happening today. Like, I hate when people say stuff and don't actually employ logic. Come on, man. Same shit, different toilet. Same shit. I hate when people say shit like that. Oh, how we know it's true? Because it's happening right now. That's how we know it's true. And where the fuck you think it came from? You think it came out of thin air? You think shit just come out of nowhere, right? Because you a silly motherfucker. That's why. Right, come on, bro. Because niggas be talking out of emotion. And really, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. When you speak on shit like this and people say shit like that, it's because they want you to shut up, because they don't want to have to deal with what you're actually saying, because what you're actually saying is true and it's making them feel uncomfortable because what you're saying is compelling them to do something. And this is the problem with niggas. Niggas don't want to do nothing. That's the problem. Niggas don't want to do nothing about their situation. So when you start talking about shit like that, niggas get offended because it's like, well, nigga, shut up, because I don't really want to hear what you got to say because I'm living the life I'm living. That's really what that shit boils down to, bro. That's really what it boils down to. Niggas want you to shut up because you speaking on an imperfection that they have. That's what it boils down to. That's all it is. Shut up, nigga. Don't nobody want to hear that. That's why they do all that. Because what you saying is true. And she don't want to have to deal with it, or he don't want to have to deal with it. Because they lack knowledge of self. See, because when you have knowledge of self, you understand that you have to hold yourself accountable. There's a level of accountability. You could talk about the system and all of that shit all you want, but there's still a level of accountability. The system is always going to be here. There's still a level of accountability and responsibility that you know that comes with having knowledge of self, that other motherfuckers want to run from. That's why they want to claim knowledge of self to be Muslim stuff, to be nationalism and all of that goofy ass shit. When they tell you to have knowledge of self in the Bible, they don't just tell you that in the Quran. They don't just tell you that in the 5% lessons. They don't just tell you that there. It's in the fucking Bible too. It's in the Bible too. My people perish because of the lack of knowledge. Study to show thyself approved. That's in the Bible. Last time I checked, that's in the Bible, right? Okay. Because truth is universal. Truth is not religious. Truth is universal. So you can find the truth in the Bible. You can find the truth in the Quran. You can find the truth in all of these because the truth is universal. It's not going to change because your religion has changed. But see, what knowledge of self also gives you, or knowledge of self basically gets you prepared for, is it gets you prepared to have a certain level of discernment. See, that's why dudes running around and they not seeing what's going on. They can't read between the lines. They lack a certain level of discernment. And it is because they lack of knowledge of self. If you really don't know who you are, stop trying to figure out women. Stop trying to figure certain shit out when you need to be trying to figure you out. See? Figure out why you keep allowing things to happen to you. You feel me? It goes back to a level of accountability, but you're never gonna think about that if you don't have knowledge of self. You just not. And that's what this shit boils down to, because this is why you see the shit that's going on between black men and black women today. It boils down to a lack of knowledge of self. The black man need to learn who he is, and the black woman need to learn who she is. And black men need to teach men, and black women need to teach women. That's the problem. We got too many niggas. We got too many niggas trying to instruct women on how to be women, when these niggas don't know how to be men. We need to be sitting down as men, teaching manhood, not sitting around talking about what women need to be doing. See, that when I hear conversations like that come from dudes, I know you have a lack of knowledge of self, because you're not even focused on man shit. You focused on what this bitch doing. See, that's how I know. When I hear you niggas sit around and talk about women all day and what these broads are not doing, I know you lack a knowledge of self. I know you do. I know you do. Because men sit around and worry about what men need to be doing. I don't give a fuck about no makeup. I don't care about how much wig she want to... Nigga, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Because when we fucking, I'ma smell all the makeup. I'ma sweat your weave out, your frontal out, all of that. So that shit don't mean nothing to men. Because when you blowing her back out, you gonna see the real her. Because she gonna sweat all that makeup right off her face. Her wig gonna be off. See? So if we was focused on what we need to be focused on, right, we wouldn't be sitting around here having these stupid ass conversations. But we have these dumb ass conversations because men don't have knowledge of self. So we're not focused on what men should be doing, like having these types of conversations. These are the type of conversations we need to be having with these young niggas, because that's why these young niggas today, they having more kids than we did. These young niggas having kids at 14. But we're not talking to these young boys. We're not telling these young boys that they gotta have dignity and discipline. We're not teaching them that. That's why these young boys running around here with STDs all crazy. Young boys catching AIDS. See, we're not the men. We're not focused on the real shit no more. Because we doing shit like bitches and focused on money. See, a bitch focus on a bag. See, that's who need to focus on a bag. A bitch. You niggas focus on bags like women. See, all of that bag talk is female shit anyway. Because the era I'm from, niggas ain't talk about no bag. You see? Niggas ain't talk about no bag. We got bankrolls. Bankrolls. Not no motherfucking bag. That's female shit. Throw it in a bag. It's female. We need to get off that female shit and stop promoting it like it is to be a man. Because that's why you niggas who talk all that bag talk, y'all trick ass niggas. Y'all the same niggas that's running around here tricking on hoes but owe child support. That's that bag talk. That's that bag shit. Talking all this money shit and you owe your baby mama child support, nigga. Stop talking about a bag. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Talking like a bitch. Worrying about a bag. Niggas running around here with more bags than women now. Oh, look at my bag. Niggas' bags match their outfits. This is bitch shit. This is all bitch shit. The lack of knowledge of self. This is effeminate. Effeminate. Niggas walk around looking like metrosexuals thinking that that's masculine. Psst, that's bitch shit, homie. And then you want her to listen to you. She need to listen to you because you a man, but you wear bags like her, nigga. Because now it's cool. Now it's cool. And see, these women, see, in a minute, I told you niggas, in a minute, the women gonna go back to fucking real men. You know, the men who got space in their clothes. You know, niggas who got space in their clothes. You know, niggas who don't wear strawberry shortcake socks. They getting ready to start fucking with real niggas again. Men. Niggas who don't wear tight clothes. Niggas who don't wear, niggas who don't wear they Bath and Body Work lotion. They getting ready to go back to being with real niggas. Real niggas. You see? This is the thing. Come on now. Yeah, we do need to take them to the pool on the first date. But these women, women, to the women that's listening, instead of taking your nigga to the bar, take him to the library. If we gonna take chicks to the pool, right? If we gonna play that game, take niggas to the library. Let me see how many of you niggas can read on a certain level. Cause all you niggas who talk that bag talk, you niggas are uneducated. You can't read, you can't write. Let's talk about it. See, we ain't gonna sit here and play. See, I don't play favoritism. I don't play favoritism. If we gonna call out the shortcomings of women, we gonna call out the shortcomings of men. We ain't gonna get up here and talk about weaves and purses and all that shit, and you niggas could barely spell your name. I watch you niggas on Facebook misspell 5-letter words. Grown-ass men with kids. I watch grown-ass men misspell 5-letter words. So we not gonna get up here and play this game. I'm not that nigga. I am not that nigga. I am not that nigga. So if we gonna get up here and play these games and wanna point fingers, you feel me? Get your shit straight, homie. Get your shit together, nigga. Don't be up here talking that bullshit and you don't know that you need to indent when you start a paragraph, nigga. If you don't know that you need to indent before you start a paragraph when you're writing an essay, don't talk about weaves, nigga. Don't do it. This is what I mean by the lack of knowledge of self. Y'all niggas love wanting to point out what's wrong with these women. But a lot of you niggas got watches on, y'all got Rolexes, but when your girl asks you your time, you pull out your phone. See, ladies, I'm gonna bring it back to y'all. Y'all stop fucking niggas with rollies on that can't tell time. Cause this is what y'all are doing. Y'all are fucking these niggas who cannot tell time. And because he got a Rolex on, you fucking this nigga. But he can't tell time. He got a Rolex on. When you ask him, babe, what time it is? He pull his phone out. He got a watch on. He got a $20,000 watch on, but he doesn't use it for time. Okay? Knowledge of self. Why are you with a nigga who can't tell time? Huh? Why are you with a nigga who cannot comprehend on a certain level? See, now that speaks to you. That doesn't speak to him. Because he was illiterate before he started fucking you. You let that illiterate nigga run up in you and have kids by you. See, that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. You keep letting yourself get pregnant by illiterate niggas. That's on you. So niggas, if y'all want to keep complaining about wigs and weaves, there's plenty of women out here who don't wear them. So let's get to it. I'm gonna call shit down the middle. I don't care who feel away. Correct me when I'm wrong. A lot of women out here fucking dumb niggas. That is y'all favorite, to fuck a dumb nigga. A dumb nigga. Y'all love fucking a dumbass nigga, man. And you niggas love fucking dirty, broke hoes. Let's call it down the fucking middle. This is the problem with black people. We want to sugarcoat shit because somebody's feelings are hurt. But nobody's talking about those children who got to grow up and learn all this shit on their own. This is why I speak up. Because see, if we really gave a fuck, we'd care about these children that's coming behind us. That's gonna have to deal with your mistakes that you made. And they don't know where the fuck they came from. You see? That's what this shit is about. This shit ain't about proving somebody wrong, trying to make somebody look bad, and trying to grow up. Grow the fuck up. If that's what you think this is, there's a park down the street down there that I just walked from. You could go to the park and have fun. I don't sit here and pacify immaturity. If you can't grasp what I'm saying in a mature way, you need to go play in the playground. Right, getting pregnant by remedial niggas. Exactly. That's exactly what they do. Just like niggas make the city girls into their baby mamas. Same shit. Same shit. You make a city girl into your baby mama, and then you wondering why you got all these issues. It's because your baby mama's JT, nigga. Your baby mama's Carisha. That's the problem. The lack of knowledge of self. And then we try to make excuses and try to make up for it by doing dumb shit and trying to justify it. But see, that's what happens when you don't have knowledge of self. You do not have a foundation in which you can stand upon. So if you don't have a foundation, you will constantly be what? Like they say in the Bible, be swayed to and fro. You will be swayed to and fro, meaning 1 minute you believe this, the next minute you believe this, the next minute this is true, the next minute you living like this, the next minute you want this kind of man, then the next minute you want this kind of man, then the next minute you want this kind of man, then the next minute you need this kind of woman. Do you need this kind of woman to be your wife? Do you don't want to do this? Do you see? That's the life of a motherfucker with no knowledge of self. You have no foundation, so you cannot provide stability as a man. You cannot be a rest haven, because part of men protecting is you being shelter for a woman as well. That's part of protection too. Not just you playing Conan like a lot of black men like to do. You ready to just jump. You ready to jump and go to jail for your crazy ass woman. That's all you ready to do, to prove you a man. No, protection goes into other things. Do she feel safe around you emotionally? It goes into a lot of different things, man. Which really ties into us cultivating certain parts of ourselves. And we never get to that part. We never focus on that. We focus on what everybody else say we should do and everywhere we should be and all that shit. We don't focus on what we need to focus on. But yo, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. The link is right there. The link is pinned. Go subscribe, because we're going to have more conversations like this. Y'all know how we do. Make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned in. Salute.